Hi, it's Joanne. I haven't done a video in a long time, so I wanted to show you what I'm doing this morning. It's really quick, really easy. I just got out my paints. My favorite colors, pinks, a little green, and I want to try to make somebody smile. So I got out my card, and I was going to send this card, but it just wasn't the colors that I liked. So I made it my own. It's kind of like when you take a chocolate chip cookie recipe and you put in your own stuff. Excuse me, allergy season. So that's what I did. Now this is some black ink. I love using this. I don't have full control over it yet, but I do like to play around with it. I just put that all on there. I have to let that dry. And sometimes I use my favorite tool, which is this. It's just a heat gun, and sometimes it takes a little bit of effort to get that ink to dry, but I think it's fun. It's one of those days when I just want to do a little something, but I have other things on my mind. I need to go outside and get started with my gardening because it's a nice day and I want to get things started. But I wanted to do a little something. Now I'm not looking for perfection because I don't know perfection. See, I already feel like I just messed these up with the little dots. But let me see if I can fix them. I'm going to have to get this back out. And I'm not trying to make a big mess either. I'm just using the inside of the caps. Of course, I could have gotten a plate, I guess, and the plate wouldn't have really been that much of a mess. And I don't know exactly the plan that I have for this, except for just to make it prettier than it was. I'm hoping that's what it looks like. And I'm going to stop right there because the more I fiddle with it, the more I'm not happy with it. And then it becomes no fun anymore, right? So I'm doing this with one hand. I'm filming with the other. And I also have another thing on my mind. These cute little baby chicks. As that's drying, I'm going to look through my drawers, which some are labeled and some have some have things in it that are supposed to be in it, and then now that's good. That's good. I don't want to fill it up too much because I am going to send this. Oh, this is such a cute little thing. I'm going to see if that will go in the envelope because I have one floating around in my sewing room, craft room. And I'm thinking, okay, favorite store. I think I should be a spokesperson for Hobby Lobby. So my day started off, I was looking at this card and I didn't really want to use that card because, I don't know, it didn't feel right. So that's what led me to coming over to my table. I decided I would upcycle. So while I'm waiting for my paint to dry right here, my ink, I'm just going to keep gathering little things, and I'm going to have to put a stop to it because I can only send in things in the mail in this envelope that's going to be flat enough. But I'm thinking about my friend, and I'm thinking when she opens this, hopefully she's going to get a smile on her face, and that's the goal for this. It's not to make things perfect. Well, junk journaling is not that anyways, is it? But I just want to put a smile on her face. And I think I'm going to put something on the back of this, because we just can't leave things alone, can we? Well, actually, I was thinking of cutting that out, but no, I'm not going to do that because I can use that for another time. So I had pulled some things when I was thinking about this. I pulled some things out. And then, of course, I have my mountain over here next to me. Maybe I can use... Oh, see? Now, I like that butterfly. So I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to cut that out. I'm trying to leave well enough alone, but I really can't. And there's something about this pretty violet color. Now, I don't want to look like I just slapped it on here. So I'm going to try to be... I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it tactful or not. I'm really liking the polka dots, which are taking a lot more to dry. But okay, those are from the other side. But it doesn't take much, does it, really, to take a card and jazz it up. And now for the butterfly. I think we'll put the butterfly right there. There we go. I'll let that dry. And while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to pick up all of this stuff. Now for the envelope. I have this beautiful napkin. I'm going to tear the back of it off, and then I'm going to try to pretty up this envelope. I already painted it with Mod Podge, and now I'm going to just do this with one hand. And funny thing is, I was almost finished with this project, and then I looked just above my desk. I have my not tripod, but the phone holder that I could have been using the whole time and not use one hand. That's what happens when you don't do your crafts for a while, I guess. You just kind of forget you have a lot of resources for you. This napkin, I tore a little piece when I was putting it down, so I had a solution for that. I'm going to keep going, and as I'm going around the edges, I'm just going to dip my brush in this water from the paint and then just make an outline for the envelope so that I can gently tear off those edges of the napkin. This way it will look like a envelope. I really have to say that I had a lot of fun doing this. I didn't feel any stress at all. It was a short and sweet project. I would encourage you to try it, especially if, because it's really nice out and you don't really want to sit down for hours at your desk making a whole journal. Just get back in the swing of things. It actually gets you going. So I thought about making a journal, but I have so many that are for sale already. And I thought, what am I going to do with another journal? They're on eBay. To repair that little tear that I have here and there, I took a piece of napkin that was similar color and then just placed it over top of the hole and then painted on some more Mod Podge. This is a Mod Podge project. It looked great. Letting it dry is always the hard part, but my favorite tool always helps me out. It's almost ready to go in the envelope. I did this to it. This, I wanted to tie the rose theme together here. So I hope this works. And then I really have to get it into the mailbox, because the mail girl is coming soon. Oh, I just had this thought. I could make dots going all down there. Wonder if I could use something that's not gonna require a whole lot of drying time. Sometimes I just get these ideas and then they just won't stop. I hope this looks good. Let's try it. Because I feel like it needs something to finish it off in a pretty way. I might have to get my tool out, but that's okay because this will take no time at all to dry. And now let me show you the card. Okay, just a little sweet little surprise that I want to put in the mail for a special person, just to make her smile. And that's it. That's a 50-cent card. Hopefully we'll get $1 million smile out of it. I'm going to just put this little heart in here. And then I'm going to put this little heart in here so when she opens it, and I love this little clothespin. So I hope that when she opens that, she's going to smile. Now, I can't put the address on it because I don't want her address in public. So I'm going to put that in the mailbox. They say it's better to give than to receive. It really is. It's so much fun.